And also you have to be able to be willing to change yourself as well. Like at first I was like, I had this mindset of when you come into a relationship, the person should accept you for who you are. But then there are certain times, like for example, this one guy told me, he was like, I don't like the fact that you don't make your bed. And I'm like, at first I was thinking to myself, like, what is the big deal? Like, I never saw the big deal in making a bed. Like, you're gonna get into the bed and mess it up again. So just leave it messed up and just go into it. But because I cared about him and because it was a minor thing in me to change, and the only thing that could do was benefit me on a growth level and say, okay, well, I make my bed when I get out. What's the big deal, you know? And so I started changing that because that was important to him, and I know it made him happy. There are little things that you can do to prevent arguments, you know? I had it one time where, like this one guy, he would always refer to girls as girlfriend. And I'm like, I don't really like that. Like, you know, we haven't established a title yet. And all it took was him just listening to me. But then once again, they get that defensive thing to say, I don't want to be controlled. I don't want to be told what to say and what to do. I've always done this. But it's little things, you know what I mean? Like, you caring enough about the person to change that one detail. Like, you stopping calling someone that doesn't really harm you in any which way. It's just showing that I've listened to you, I've heard you, and I respect you. You know what I mean? It's little things that matter. And you have to be able to willing to change certain things about you. I'm not saying to completely change into a new person, but you have to be willing to grow, you know, but still be you. You know, don't change anything that would change your values, and especially if they're good values. If it's something that's like a growth mindset and you're trying to better yourself and they're trying to help you better yourself, that's different. But you know, and communication. Ultimately it's key, but listening and understanding holds more weight than communication ever will. Because without listening and understanding, communication, you could just be talking to a brick wall. You could stand up there, talk and talk and talk and talk. And if they don't really listen and hear you, there's no point, you know? And then you have to be wary of being controlling as well. I've never been married, but I've seen a lot of marriages not work around me. I've seen some relationships thrive around me, and that's what I'm going off of. You know what I mean? I'm learning from my own experiences as well. So you never want to be in a relationship where you feel like your partner is telling you to be home at a certain time. You can't see this person, you can't see that person. You know, why are you doing this? And because there is no trust, which is another thing, big important thing, trust. But you have to understand how to build the trust. Communication, listening, respect, hearing. That's key. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the segment. I know it's a bit long, but I really hope you enjoyed what I had to say today. And like, subscribe, comment below. If you really like this, please follow me. Put the little bell signal so you get notifications when I do another video. But this is Keeping It Real with Race. So until next time.